Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's your boy Ruben. Happy Saturday. Gonna go enjoy some family time. So I'm gonna be kind of out the mix for today, but I wanted to drop this video off to you guys and let you know my thoughts on it. What to me is just the game of the week. Jags, Chiefs. Duval definitely stand up. The Chiefs are gonna be in the building, but we're gonna be tealing out and rocking out, and it's gonna be dope. Now, I convinced myself because I had to sit there and think to myself really hard who's going to really win this game. And from what I saw last week, I wasn't convinced that we were going to beat the Chiefs. However, and that's just based on we still have weaknesses covering in the secondary, particularly in the middle of the field. I didn't like how not crisp we looked on offense. And just we made a lot of some of the same dumb mistakes we made early last season. However, the Chiefs are also suffering from some mistakes. But the difference between us and them is they're Super Bowl champions. They're two-time Super Bowl champions at that. So that's kind of some things that they can afford to work through. We're trying to establish ourselves, and we can't really afford these mistakes early. This is already a must-win, and the reason for that is I think we have a real chance to be number one in the AFC this season. But it starts here. If we're able to get this game, put the Kansas City Chiefs down 0-2 with the tiebreaker, that would be huge for the Jags. Okay. Now we got some friendly faces that we should recognize coming in Jawan Taylor. We should be able to eat him alive in pass rush. So I expect Trayvon Walker, Josh Allen to have huge days, but I think they're also going to know that. And the problem with us being open in the middle of the field is Patrick Mahomes going to be able to get the ball quick enough for us not to get home. But I think we're going to be able to get him off his square, which I'm not sure is the best thing. I think we're going to try to contain him and get to the quarterback by any means necessary. They're going to come in prepared. Andy Reid knows how Doug Peterson thinks and vice versa. So I expect a lot of aggressive play. I expect a high-scoring game. It's going to be a sight to behold. I think it's going to be somewhere in the realm of 34-31 with the deciding factor being who is going to be the person that has the ball last. Hopefully it's us, and I think Trevor Lawrence can deliver the play. I think it's going to be a big Christian Kirk game. Last week was a big Calvin Ridley coming out party, and with all that focus going to be on Calvin Ridley, I think Trevor Lawrence is going to realize, you know what, Christian Kirk's going to be working in the middle of the field where they're weak, and last week we didn't get him going. I think this week is going to be an emphasis on that, and I think Christian Kirk's going to eat, and I think it's going to reap benefits for us, like reap dividends, lots of it. I think Evan Ingram is going to be another X factor because we have so many weapons. I'm not even sure who they're going to focus on. They got to focus on Ridley. Whoever they're not focusing on is going to eat. So Ridley, I expect them to do whatever they can to stop him. Truth be told, I don't think they can stop us. It's really going to come down to who plays the cleanest game. And I know it's a cliche, but in this particular game, it's true. You're talking about two prolific offenses and a couple of defenses that are just opportunistic. They're not particularly great. They're going to bend a lot or whatever. So who is going to break the most? And for a while, I was worried it's going to be us. I was concerned about not addressing the secondary in the offseason, and it's still a concern of mine. But in the front seven, I think we have stud after stud after stud. And while we're going to give up definitely some plays, especially to this particular offense, but I think Travis Kelce going to be rusty. Chris Jones going to be rusty. How is our offensive line going to hold up against them with Scherf having the ankle issue? I think ultimately we have the least amount of question marks. They still got to get their wide receiving core intact. Is Chris Jones going to acclimate well? Is Travis Kelce going to be 100%? And at the end of the day, they're coming to Duval. And you know what it is down here. They're going to be rocking all teal, and we're going to be coming for that number one spot and putting the league on notice this weekend. You heard it here first from your boy Ruben. Type Duval down in the chat. Let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, share. And that's my quick video for today. All right? I'll check y'all on Monday or Tuesday, all right? Right after the victory.